It is all over in Andorra, and Hibernian may have lost the match, but they are the winners of the newest edition of Scotland's Shame. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV. And I know a lot of people think I'm going to make this video to gloat. Being a Hearts fan, I'm going to make fun at Hibernian. But not really, because it's not funny. Because for another season, another game, another tie that Scottish clubs should be winning easily, should be pumping these teams, should be improving our nation's coefficient, should be proving the doubters wrong who say that Scotland is nothing but a pub team without the old firm. We should be making examples in Europe when we're taking on teams like this to show that we are levels above. But for some reason, we don't. Every single season, we don't do it. Last year, Motherwell 3-0 in aggregate. They lost to some team in Ireland, some pub team in Ireland. Then we had Connacht Nomads beat Kilmarnock a couple of years ago. It's like one bad result after another. You could see Rangers getting pumped in the fucking Champions League. Why is Scottish football a laughing stock in Europe? But you know what? As bad as some of those Rangers pumpings were, Hearts last year got embarrassed by Fiorentina, Istanbul, some really bad scorelines. As bad as those results were, you can almost understand teams with that kind of quality having a really good game and putting the Scottish teams to bed. You can accept it, but I can't accept results like this. Inter-Club Milan, what two? Hibernian 1. And the 1-0, the one goal probably flattered Hibs, to be honest. The free kick was dreadful. Newell hits a low one underneath the wall. There was an Inter player lying down, I guess, trying to block it. He didn't block it. Then it's an easy save for the goalkeeper right down the middle. And the goalkeeper parries it in to the back of the net. But if we want to talk about shite goalkeeping, if we want to talk about shite goalkeepers, then we need to start with David Marshall. And I still do not understand to this day, how the fuck did David Marshall steal a Euro tournament away from Craig Gordon? How the fuck is David Marshall played in 3 Euro games for Scotland, represented Scotland in 3 full European fucking championship games, and Craig Gordon hasn't? And I know Steve Clarke likes to have loyalty, and I've rated Steve Clarke. I think I'm the biggest Steve Clarke supporter that there is, but that's unforgivable, putting Davy Marshall in that tournament over Craig Gordon. This guy is fucking done. He was a decent goalkeeper in his prime, but let's be honest, everyone hyped him up because he had that game against Barcelona for Celtic. He went on to have a decent career, no one's denying that, but he's not this great goalkeeper. He's not this world-class goalkeeper. He's not the best goalkeeper that Scotland have produced over the past couple of decades. Far from it, and he is just not aged well. Over the past couple of years, we've seen this guy make more and more mistakes. Last season, he was very dodgy for Hibs. It looks like they were trying to replace him. They brought multiple goalkeepers in this season. I thought David Marshall's time as number 1 at Hibs were up, and if they're not up by now, after this game, they certainly should be. Opening goal, very, very poor. Defending's poor. I don't know if you want to blame David Marshall for the first goal or not. Look, it wasn't great, but I think the defending overall, I'm not going to signal the first goal on David Marshall. I think he could have done better, but the Hibs defending let him down big time. There is no doubt about that. Just ball down the wing, crossed into the box, tapped in. He got something on it, but then a rebound, you know, whatever. I thought David Marshall should have done better, but I'll let that one go. The second one, though, unfucking forgivable. Unforgivable. Long ball up the pitch. Took about 20 million bounces before the Inter guy decided he was going to have a crack at goal. Hits one of the tamest shots you'll ever see. Davy Marshall lets the ball almost go underneath him. and it's a goal. It's for Inter Club. There's another player there to get the rebound or whatever. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing here? What is Davy Marshall doing? I mean, Hibs were really poor today. They didn't look like scoring goals. Inter Club didn't really create much, but to be fair to them, every time they got forward, they looked dangerous. And I don't think that's because of them. I think that was more down to Hibs' defending being pure and utter shite. But nah, man, the fact that Hibs have got a goal in this game, I think is undeserved. I don't think they deserved nothing. I thought they were shit today. And I tell you what, at 2-0, I would have had Inter Club favourites to go in to the second leg and come out winners. Now, I think it's completely tipped the scales here. I think Hibs should do it. They're only 1 goal behind. Away goals don't count now, so yeah, they've got that 1 goal. I think they should be able to overturn this. If they turn up at Easter Road, they get packed at Easter Road. I mean, come on. If Hibs can't win, any sort of win will force extra time. I mean, if Hibs can't beat an Andorran side when it actually matters, when their European campaign depends on it, then, like, what the fuck is this club doing? They should be able to beat... Look, it shouldn't even go to extra time next week. What should happen is Hibs should come out. They should be looking to make up for this result. And they should beat Interclub out 4-5-0. That's what should happen. Whether it will happen or not, based on what we've seen tonight, or today, even because it was an early kickoff, I'm not too sure. I think Johnson should have been sacked a long time ago. The guy's not good enough at Hibs. For some reason, they keep keeping him. I don't know why. I mean, last season, he did finish 5th, but... Look at the start Aberdeen had. Look at the ending Hearts had. Yeah, Hibernian ended up finishing 5th, not far behind Hearts and Aberdeen, but that's because they both had fucking shocking parts of the season. Hibs they weren't good last season. They've never been that good under the Johnson, whatever his fucking first name is. I can't even remember, to be honest. This game was one you don't want to remember. It was a game to forget. I mean, if you want to hate on Hibs, then it was funny, it was banter. But if you care about Scottish football like I do, then, you know, you're looking at this game and you're hanging your head in shame, because it's embarrassing. Scotland here should be winning this. We should be improving the coefficient. Every little win helps. And we haven't won this game. In fact, we haven't even drawn this game. Scotland's lost this game. How the fuck are Scotland losing to Andorra in a Europa Conference League qualifier? I don't know. Somebody better go and ask Hibs, because once again, they have Hibsed it up. Anyway, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one next week. Easter Road should be a big game. Then the week after that, we've got Hearts coming in. I can't wait for Hearts to fucking embarrass me and probably get pumped about 10-0, and then I'll have to come on here with my tail tucked between my legs and make excuses for Scottish football. I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens, though. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace. And Davy Marshall is fucking shite.